What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Interesting question.
Gender equality is one of the primary things that I think that she was so involved in.
To be honest, I think it's most recently the pop culture versions of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, which is the notorious RBG and the crown but mostly the collar.
It was beyond my wildest imagination that I would one day become the notorious RBG.
I think probably just a person who was trying to make a difference.
On a personal level, Justice Ginsburg really did represent this calm and effective space, I think, in all of our lives of this champion for equality. When I grew up, those landmark decisions had already been made. So I think I grew up with this thought that girls were as good as boys and we could do anything, but culture teaches you as you are trying to get somewhere that you have laws, but society doesn't necessarily keep up with those, and certainly there's much more to do.
Women, especially in a small community, were expected to be a homemaker. I enjoyed my job and wanted to continue working. I felt guilty about wanting to continue working.
There's a lot of little things that people don't realize that are actually pretty sexist or can hinder you, and sometimes you're just not aware of them. But with you, I was very aware of everything and learned to not let people do that to me.
I wanted my girls to feel like they had an equal say in their home life and to be able to do whatever it was that they wanted to do. And so for Seneca, I want her to have that strength to do the same thing, and I want her to be able to make whatever choices she wants to make.
Growing up, I didn't see them as any more as just what a normal girl should be, is be strong, be brave, and be able to be whatever they wanted.
I think just the freedom to kind of do whatever you want is a huge part of, girls getting to choose what they want to be when they grow up and what they want to do and who they want to be with.
I graduated from college when nobody else had.
And that was definitely a big factor too, that it was just a given that I would go to school. I mean, if you could do it with 2 little kids, then I can do it.
The notion, the effort was to let people do whatever their God-given talent enabled them to do.
Whether you're talking about LGBTQ rights, it's really this idea that if you can't be in charge of your own self, if you can't be the captain of your ship, then you're not equal. Everything she pursued was within that lens. The one thing I will say about her passing that really struck me was the effect it had on all the generations, and certainly the effect it had on my mom, which was the first time I think I really heard her cry over an event. I think she's tired, like we all are.
And it was just so profound that a woman could attain the heights that she did.
I'm glad that for her life she'll be remembered, that people will remember her as a great person, not just as a lady or a mother. She'll be remembered as a great person who changed everything.
What gives you the most hope for the future?
My granddaughters. I'm very proud of my eldest granddaughter, who is a lawyer. She and other young people like her, I think, will help us get back on track.